how to build on prior knowledge and skills to support learning.
An asset-based approach to facilitation focuses on what the participant can do rather than what they cannot do. It draws on the strengths of diverse individuals and what they can contribute to the learning experience. It is a reasonable assumption that every participant has something of value to contribute. Recognizing that they already possess a wealth of knowledge and experience they can build on as they continue to learn will lead to higher achievement of their goals.
This kind of facilitation has several benefits for the learner. Expanding on previous knowledge leads to the successful transfer of new information. The previous knowledge allows the learner to make connections to the new information, and recognizing the previous knowledge and skills of the learner instills confidence in them to master new skills.
In order to use this asset-based approach, participants need to share their previous experiences and prior knowledge, as well as what they hope to achieve. This can sometimes be challenging, as not everyone is comfortable immediately sharing in a group setting, and they may need some encouragement. Reminding participants that they already have relevant knowledge and skills and providing supportive feedback on their responses can encourage participants and increase their comfort level. This can be done using a written or oral activity in which you ask a participant two simple questions. First, what do they know about a particular subject? And second, what would they like to know about it?
As an example, let's say the learning objective is to learn about community involvement. The first question could be, what do you already know about getting involved with community work? A response might be,
I used to support a volunteer group in my area that provided free clothes and food to the less fortunate people in my neighborhood.
An encouraging response to that could be, that's a very important role to play. You would then ask what else they would like to know. They might say that they would like to know how to find out about community work here in Canada and what they need to do to get involved. You now have been able to obtain information from the participant about their previous knowledge and skill relative to community involvement, as well as what they want to learn. You can then build on this experience, explaining that their knowledge and skills are transferable and they can achieve their goal of getting involved in community work here in Canada.
Let's listen to some interactions between a facilitator and participants that will further demonstrate how this technique can be used. Pavani would like to be able to advocate for herself and her family, but isn't sure what that really means. What has been your family's experience with school?
I know that my child is struggling with school and I want to help.
Yeah, it's so important for parents to help their children if they're struggling at school. What would help you?
I want to know who I should talk to.
Yeah, that's really important. Let's figure this out together.
Ahmed would like to reduce social isolation and expand his social networks. What do you do to make friends?
I am good at making friends with people who speak the same language as I do, but I want to make friends with people who speak other languages.
Well, that can be hard, but you seem like someone who can make friends easily. Let's talk about some ways that you can make friends with people who speak other languages.
The facilitator is teaching how elections work in Canada. What do you know about how government officials are elected?
I know how people are elected to office in the country where I was born.
That's great. Did you vote in your country?
Yes, it was a very complicated process.
Okay. What else would you like to know about how the election of government officials works?
I want to know the process of how politicians are elected to office in Canada.
Oh, wonderful. That is what we'll be discussing today. These scenarios demonstrate how you can obtain information about what the learner already knows and what they would still like to learn. These are examples of the technique that is used in asset-based facilitation to build on prior knowledge and skills to support learning.